welcome back to the show. Well, if you like biking and walking, then the Waikato River Trails are for you. And in fact, if you struggle to exercise, they're for you. So we're going to get on the track and meet up with Glenn to find out more. Oh Glenn, there's nowhere else I'd like to be. It's just fabulous here on the trail. Can you tell us how this all came about?
Back in 2003, the South Waikato Economic Development Trust came up with a gem of an idea to have a trail from Atiamuri on State Highway 1 to here at Lake Karapiro, again at State Highway 1. And 8 years later, we've got 3 kilometres of trail to construct before that dream becomes a reality. It's been driven initially through the local community, and for the first sort of 6 years we were building a walking trail, and a walking trail has now transitioned into building a cycling trail. That came about when the Waikato River Trails Trust obtained a contract through the Ministry of Economic Development under John Key's New Zealand Cycle Trails concept, and because we'd been building trails and we knew what we were doing and we had strong governance and management in place, we were lucky enough to get that contract, which has given us that opportunity to fast track this project. But we're now building a cycling trail, which is quite different than a walking trail. And I'll just explain what that looks like. Cycling trails are wider, have a nice firm surface so that people can manage on their bikes nice and easy. And we try and take out the lumps and bumps and hills wherever we can. That's not always possible in this environment, but we've gone to a big effort to take out those hills and lumps and bumps so that lots of people can enjoy using the trail.
Nice. And so is it for walking and cycling, or cycling only?
Definitely a multi-purpose trail. It's really interesting finding the number of people, one, using the trail, but the different sorts of users. We get, you know, families with young kids out here. We get walking groups that are the retired folks, 65 plus, coming in here the weekdays and the weekends, and everyone in between. So
it's for all ages, anybody can do it then too?
Very much, and it's free.
So how to do your exercise, not only in style, ease, but also pick up the beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Because it's just absolutely fabulous. What can we see down here, because you've done some plantings recently?
Yeah, we're standing here. This is the Hui Hui Taha wetland, and Lake Karapiro is 3 or 4 metres from us here. And we've built a 500 metre continuous boardwalk through here. And this is part of the wider, longer 100 kilometre trail. But this wetland, we've had Waikato Regional Council in here, and they've identified this has some special and some unique biodiversity values. So these willows around us here are actually a weed. So over time they'll be eliminated, and this beautiful understory here will take over, and that biodiversity will be improved.
Fantastic.
And it's kind of part of the wider mission. The river trail is pretty much built next to the river, so there's a riparian strip here, and the better we can look after that and improve it, the more strong the buffer is between industry and farming and the water and the river. So we can help improve sort of water quality by improving this riparian strip right along the 100 kilometres.
So it's been what, 8 years?
Yeah, since 2003 when we started building a walking trail. 8 years later, 2011, we're planning a grand opening event and celebration at the end of October to celebrate all the work and actually delivering on this dream. Okay,
so when you go onto your website, there is a few trails.
Yeah.
Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, we the trail goes down a number of hydro lakes. So at the south we start at Lake Whakamaru, and the trail is right next to the river most of the way from Atiamuri to Whakamaru. We then cross the Whakamaru Dam, and for some people that haven't really had much to do with hydro dams, that's quite a special thing just in its own right.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I've crossed them numerous times, so I take it for granted. So we cross the Whakamaru Dam and we head into Mangakino, then from Mangakino down to the Waipapa Dam, which by the way is having its 50th birthday this year.
Oh, fabulous.
We cross the Waipapa Dam and then we head up on, I guess, this east side of the river to just up the road here, where we end at the Pokai Whenua stream on Horohoro Road.
So if people go into your website and they're deciding where they're going to walk for a day or whatever it is, how do we know how long it's going to take and all that? Is all that information on the website
Yes,
too?
it is. Yeah, it really explains where to go, where to park, the distances, and a little bit of description around gradient so that people can sort of align what they do with their ability. I think that's really important, that people, our customers coming in, can get the best out of this product.
Yep, sure. Okay, now if we do want to find out more, what is that website? What number do we call, and where can we find out more info?
www.waikatorivertrails.com. That website is being continually upgraded and updated so that the latest information about new trails is available. So that's probably the best place to go. All of our contact details in terms of phone numbers and how to contact us are on there. We've got an office in Putaruru, and we're always very happy for people to either call or drop in. And in the last 3 weeks, we've had 50 people dropping in. So more and more people are looking for information, and we're very, very happy to provide that for people.
Fantastic. So remember, everybody, to plan some weekends out, especially when it's days like this, because it's just absolutely fantastic here. I wish we didn't have to hurry off and go somewhere else, because I could have brought my coffee, could have brought my afternoon tea, all those kinds of things. Great place to be. Thanks so much for catching up with us, Glenn.
Thank you.
And we're now going to go off and take a look at Greenwell tiles.